So good morning. Today I will be doing a artificial style. Um, I will be prepping here, setting up, also disinfecting my workstation area, which is back over here. I will be using a EPA registered disinfecting to clean my workstations and to clean and wipe down chairs and etc. Also, I also will be doing a basically show you how I set up. So I will disinfect my workstation area with the um EPA registered item to disinfect my area basically. And in my workstation, I'll wipe everything down. In my workstation as well, I have a first aid kit on standby for any type of blood spills that I would be have to do. Um, as well as I have a bag of gloves that have different bags in the inside with the gloves in it for, like I said, for the blood spills on standby. I also have hand sanitizer. As of right now, I don't have the pump, so I have to use this. But you can see it is a actually hospital hand sanitizer. Also as well in my workstation. Basically I am going to get started. Prep the hair, like I said. Also, I have my items to be disinfected bin, which hopefully you guys can see that. Items to be disinfected bin, right here near my workstation, to put all my items that I basically I will is in order for me to disinfect those, I will basically break down from my disposable and the implements that doesn't have to be disposed. I will separate them too, and then if I have something that I can dispose of that I'm using, I will dispose of that. Everything else I will put inside of that bin. Once I put it inside that bin, I will basically have the implements where they will be washed in lukewarm water, soapy water, in a cleaning solution, and then scrub to remove any debris or dries. They also will be disinfected with that a disinfectant that is barbicidal, fungicidal, approved by the EPA for use in any beauty salons or salon settings, and is mixed according to use how the manufacturer has described onto the labels. Then I will rinse them with hot water and drain with a towel or a wubby to set it on to air dry. And then once it's completely air dry, then I will store it back into its designated area, closed cabinet or container or so forth. I also would, and anything else basically that I have to clean, I will wipe down with a cloth, moist or sprayed with a disinfectant that is barbicidal, virucidal, fungicidal, and approved by the EPA for use of beauty salons or salon settings, used in accordance with manufacturing directions. And any other implements that is like electrical implements shall be stored in a clean area separate from other implements, clean implements or whatever. I also will properly drape my client for today's service. I also will be doing or demonstrating me examining their scalp and their hair, to make sure they don't have any type of sores and etc. So I'm going to get started. It is exactly 7:30. You guys can see that. It's kind of like a glare. Okay. So I will be starting at 7:30. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so now I have a blood spill. About to do a blood spill procedure. I cut my finger. Let me just say it's this finger. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to get my stuff out. So you can see, take my gloves out, sit them here, and I'm going to use this bag to throw away the items. So I'm gonna get a Band-Aid and an alcohol wipe. So set this back over here. So now what I'm going to do is put glove on. And sanitizer. Okay, so I'm going to now, basically did that part. So now what I'm going to do is take this back off and clean my area that's contaminated. I'm going to pull this downward so I'm not slinging any blood, pretty much. So I'm gonna put it in this bag here. I'm gonna take this out, put that inside of here. I'm gonna take and clean my finger. I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to take my Band-Aid. I'm going to take it and place it on my finger. And now I'm going to put this glove on. Get my fingers together. Okay, so now I'm going to take items here. I'm going to sanitize my hands again. Put the trash inside here. I'm going to take this, seal it up, and put it in the trash. So now I'm finished and stepping away from my blood spill area. And since I don't have a finger guard, I will keep my glove on and start back the service. But since we are finished with the service now, I have ended today at 3:16. See, I can show you guys the 3:17 or whatever today. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to disinfect my area, and I'm going to basically disinfect my work area with the EPA registered bacterial bactericidal, virucidal fungicidal, approved by the EPA, for use in beauty salons or salon settings that is mixed and used according to the manufacturing directions. So and then basically what I would do is, as you can see, it says items to be disinfected. So I will take all the instruments that I used today on my client and put those in here. And what I'm going to do is disinfect it. I'm going to put this in soapy, lukewarm water. And I'm going to clean it with a brush, get all the debris and dry particles on it off. Once that, I'm going to clean it, and then I am going to like I said, use an EPA registered EPA registered disinfectant that is barbicidal, verticidal, fungicidal, virucidal, and then fungicidal. That's approved, like I said, approved by EPA. And then for the use of beauty salons or salon settings that is mixed and that is used to according to the manufacturing directions, then I will rinse with hot tap water and drain clean, and then I would like lay it out on let it air dry, and then put it back in this either storage container or a closed cabinet area. And basically any items that I had, especially like when it comes in containing to like the neck strips and stuff like that, I will actually throw those away because I cannot reuse a neck strip on a client. So once I take that off of the client and also the cape, I will put the neck strip in the trash can, put my apron capes and aprons in, or my vest, because I have a vest, inside of my dirty linen bin or whatever that I have labeled. And I will use also an EPA bactericidal, virucidal, fungicidal, disinfected by EPA to clean my area back here as well. And that is used basically for inside of beauty salons, settings, and salon settings basically. And after that, we are done for the day.